Welcome back to Legacy of Worlds. Our heroes have just defeated a shadow dragon calling himself Eberron in Castle Aebrynis, the former domain of Azalan Rex, Dark Lord of Darkon, where they're about to look for a tome to give them the answers they seek on finding the Sword of Cass. The shadow dragon had but one final parting word, which was deal breakers. I believe Merrick's had also kind of questioned a few things about.
Who did we make a deal with?
So it said its master told it that you were a paladin.
I believe it is the Lich.
Yeah, do you think it's...
But what we didn't do, didn't break a deal. We haven't broke a deal yet.
I got an idea, but I need to double check real quick. Which lich?
If I'm going to heal myself.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Which lich are we talking about?
The one we just spoke with, Malachor, or whatever his name is.
Oh, the Dread Necromancer.
The Dread Necromancer.
I assume y'all gotta do some healing and stuff like that, so...
Here's the thing.
Give me a moment.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
The blue of the eyes is connected to the blue of the Necromancer, which means that it needs to be a similar thing. Plus, the knowledge of me being a paladin is one thing that...
So we know...
He knew we were coming here. He told us we were coming. He told us.
Why would
he protected us?
Yeah, I mean, why would he give us protection and then send something to kill us?
To be break a deal by some means.
Would you like... You heard the dragon's name. Would you...
I did hear the dragon's name.
Do you want to make... Oh, Legend Lord?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm looking at.
Okay.
Just making sure I can make that happen.
In the interim.
I mean, unless I would maybe just be able to know.
If you want to make a history check.
I will make a history check. Why not?
Mechanically speaking, we should also heal up.
Okay, so basically, if we can take a short rest here, like, does it seem like there's immediate threat?
No, I mean, other than just the timer, yeah.
Yeah, I have a 24 on my history.
Okay. Eberron is a name you've heard before, and especially in relation to Darkon. Eberron was the name of Azalan Rex's advisor, a black shadow dragon.
Okay, so here's the deal. I could do, now we're taking a short rest. I could do Legend Lore and see if that would give us, hopefully more about like what's he been doing recently or something like that.
It's interesting.
That would kill my other sort of big. It's like that or a heal in the future.
The deal breaker is an interesting line to me.
Let's try to figure it out before we...
Yeah, while we're doing the short rest, I would like to re-scribe the mirror image because it is good in the use of this. So. And I did say the 3rd level spell. I did not...
I got a 36 on a history check. Does that tell us any more?
About Eberron himself? Eberron was a sworn servant of Azalan Rex, and was left is usually his advisor in many things arcanum and shadowy. It would make sense for him to be here. This is Castle Aebrynis, and he's made of shadow, so negative energy won't hurt him. So he could just live here.
So my question is, do I feel, with my understanding of spells and such, that Legend Lore, the thing about history is only telling us about history. Would Legend Lore potentially give us more information about his recent...
It certainly could.
I think that's worth doing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and do some tinkering. All right, fine. Didn't need to disintegrate anything anyway.
I'll use some hit dice while I do that.
I am going to cast Legend Lore.
Okay. On Eberron specifically? Eberron serves Azalan Rex and always has since swearing fealty as his advisor. It was a symbiotic relationship. Azalan's knowledge was very helpful and useful to Eberron, who is, of course, caught in the mist as anybody else. And he had been here to guard over Castle Aebrynis, but had effectively been slumbering, had been recently awoken by a signal from his master, who told him that 4 individuals were coming here to steal his secrets, and that he needs to defend them, and explained in detail an archmage, an artificer, a paladin, and a cleric.
But I do feel...
Oh, also, a elven blade singer who's a gray elf.
Okay, interesting. So I do feel that his master in this context is Azalan Rex.
That would make sense.
Who is supposed to head left.
Yes.
But the fact that he said, just again unpacking what it said, because I am smart, is the fact that he mentions Melf means that this is not like an immediate observation. sense that he knew this coming in somehow. Which makes me wonder, okay, hold up. I think we're talking about he got out, right? I believe he got out. I think maybe Azalin is working with
Toril.
if you think about it, how else would Carlisle know? Like, Carlisle knew to come here and get a book. Yeah, Trillisle.
Yeah, we do not speak his name.
Call him
Forever.
The fact that it would make sense if he was out in Sigil, and he could have said, "Oh yeah, you need the book. I had that in my library. Send your Weepbreaker to get there." Because that would explain how they somehow knew we were coming.
How does that make us a deal breaker?
Interesting. That part.
We never made any
You
deal.
can make an insight. You're a smart guy.
You know what I mean? That's the thing that stops me out, because I'm like, what deals did we make?
Looks like a third.
Okay. You think back to all the time you've spent in Ravenloft and even before that as a group when Melf was with you. You've dealt with many Dark Lords and beings of the mists, and you've been making many bargains and deals, but for them, generally speaking, you have been honest in your dealings with all Dark Lords. There's only one individual that you did kind of screw over in a bargain. The information broker Firan Zalhonen.
Yeah, well, we didn't break a deal. We bested him in a deal.
That's true.
So do we think that means that Firan is him, or that this guy is working with? Or is he just saying?
Sorry, I was literally casting spells and
I'm sorry, but if we didn't know that we were making a deal with somebody, then how would killing him, not knowing that he's even associated, is not making us break a deal? He should have identified himself first.
Sorry,
That is what I have to say.
what happened?
It's still unclear. So what we have learned is that the dragon is still serving Azalin, which who had given him information that we were coming, but gave him information long enough ago that Melf was still with us. So they knew that we were a threat, but it was not like he alerted them as we arrived. So he was lying in wait for us. But then we have this extra bonus of him calling us a deal breaker, and the only deal we seem to have broke was with Phelan, which is a as yet unknown
Phelan?
in Phelan, the
Firan Zalhonen, the information broker.
the guy that we
You wanted the orb.
beat up in his this guy.
Oh, that's the deal breaker. Okay, so it's not the Lich.
It could
Or the
be a
necromancer.
secondary conflict that we are in fact deal breakers. That may not mean that it was a personal arrangement to him.
You know what? I don't care.
But it's weird. Yeah, it's one of those mysteries. It's fun to have a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Drop. But the main point to me is, when I take away from this, is that we need the Rex when deal with Carl.
This is Inland Rex is supposed to be a Dark Lord that escaped this place.
Right. And so he may be in Sigil. He may have given information to Trillisle in the first place.
Like, go get my book. You can then go find the thing.
Could he be the information broker?
That's the question.
Is he
We think
posing?
that's possible.
Well, I do think, given what you know about Ravenloft, I think you could maybe ascertain that if Azalin was working with the Trillisle, he probably would have just given him a mist talisman to Darkon right off the bat and just said, there you go.
Is this part of your legend lore?
That he has,
Yes.
So is the possibility, again, trying to draw on legend lore to back this up, is the possibility that Zalen Rex escaped his realm but couldn't escape Ravenloft?
That could be it.
That's a good one.
You do have access to his entire
Phelan, I'd say Rhyme.
And that makes perfect sense, because Melf was with him.
Failing.
And Melf was with us. He was
failing.
us then. So that's probably it. How did we leave Phelan?
Oh, Firan, it was a simulacrum. You basically, he wanted the orb. You didn't want to give him the orb, so you trapped the orb, and then went off and
Is there any, vegetation here at all? Like moss or anything of that nature?
There is plants that would have been growing within the castle that are in the midst of exploding.
Okay.
But they still exist?
Yes.
And are considered assembled?
Sure. Yeah, I'm like they're lit.
Enough
Like
that I could pull a little Phinia on them?
speak with plants.
Yeah.
Do you speak with plants?
I have access to it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, yes, there would be some plants you could speak with.
Give me a moment. I have an idea. Can I go over and grab a root and like
Can we start looking at books, Joel?
Give me some investigation checks while he does that.
One
I will roll to see if I lose the spell slot because that boon of spell recall is so good. No,
17?
Okay, we'll just hold on to your investigations for a moment. Okay, so you pull up a root.
You have been here for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
There is possibilities to help you by either ending the existence so that you may rest.
Yes.
But please, I need your help. Can you give me a description of Zalen Rex?
It will describe a desiccated corpse dressed in red with a cowl and a crown upon his head.
Did our guy wear red?
Firan, no.
Can you describe the discussion between Azilin Rex and the dragon?
They often discussed things when they were here. The castle was whole, and we received water and sun regularly, and were not existing in this eternal pain of being pulled apart for eternity.
You just to be like, I look back at you guys. Do you have any questions for a witness of this place?
No, sorry, I'm looking at books, frankly. I think, I don't know.
Are any books missing?
Did anyone else come and get books?
Yeah, did anyone else come in?
Has anyone besides us come here to take anything from the library?
Since it exploded the War of Ascension.
We are the first ones here.
Okay, hold on. Did anyone come and visit Azalin and warn? Oh, this was so much longer before we were even there, so that doesn't matter. Did the dragon talk to itself and talk about influence?
Did Azalin, when escaping this place, give any ruse or guise, disguise themselves in any which way?
I did not witness such things, but neither did I really understand what was happening. He was there. There was a bright, ghostly light that caused everything to explode, and he was gone.
Understood.
Now what remains was the Dragon of Shadow and the haunted tomb below.
My question to you then is, would you like me to unroot you and bring you back to a place to live, or would you want to be removed from existence?
Either is good. I need sun and water, not to be torn asunder.
Wait a minute.
I can give him some sun right now.
Wait a minute. He just mentioned the haunted tomb below.
Yep.
So you should ask him where the haunted tomb below is so that you don't mistakenly plant him there.
I was thinking
we were
of
taking him
with
somewhere
us.
else.
Yeah, but just ask him. We don't want to put you in the haunted tomb, so where is it so we may avoid
Tell
it.
us more about this haunted
Tell us more about the haunted tomb.
The haunted tomb of Eric Salhonen lies below the castle.
I mean, if we were adventurers looking for treasure, that would be great.
I mean, this is a long-form campaign. That's where we'd be going.
We tried to avoid the haunted tomb, I think.
Can I do an Arcana or a History check just with that name? Okay. I get him.
Could I extract it?
Yeah, I think so. Give me a nature check for good measure.
I will reach into my ancestral recall to get my bonus on that.
So 20, 32.
Well, Erik Zalhonen. Firan Zalhonen.
Oh,
Okay, so again,
they're brothers.
And Erik was the name of Azalin's son.
So Firan is his all other son, or
His alter ego, one of the two. What'd you get?
That was crazy. Well, everyone has to roll at least one of these.
That's usually not a good sign.
I rolled the natural 1.
Oh, boy.
So I'm assuming I just accidentally killed the thing.
She just kind of ripped the root out.
So no, I yank it out.
No.
And is there a way to save it? Is there anything I can do?
You could lesser reversal it.
Well, no, because I can't lesser reverse it's living things.
Oh, that's so
Can
sad.
I healing word or
I was
something?
going to give it some sunlight.
I mean, to be fair, it also would prefer to stop existing. So
Okay, yeah.
So they'll hold in his thing. We'll rip it apart and be like, all right.
That was what I meant to do.
And I gotta speak to it. It doesn't speak back. He's like, well, at least it's no longer suffering. And we'll toss it aside.
investigate for the investigation.
Okay.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Oh, the Arcana thing we just did?
No,
The investigation of the library.
Oh, that was a 23. 23, yeah.
44, but I was actually kind of looking for, I thought Dave got the other thing, so I was just looking for kind of cool mystical secrets people want me to know.
I had a 17, but if it fails on me finding the thing, I still have this, and I think it's going to expire at some point, so it doesn't matter.
You find a...
Wait.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You find a shelf full of black-bound books that are just full of name after name after name and cause of death. And it's just an endless list.
Yes, while I'm in there, I'm going to look up both Eric and Theron Zelhonen.
Eric Zelhonen, son of Azalin, executed by his father.
Theron?
There is no mention.
Something could be a Zaylan.
Merrick's, we'll get to you last.
Actually, yeah.
Well, no, because you're actually looking at other stuff.
We'll come back to that. Yeah,
Right.
to me last. Because I actually threw an extra 2, so I'm at 4%.
Okay. You're looking for a tome on what you're actually here for, right?
Yeah.
So you go, you rack your brain for the knowledge of where, liches like to generally kind of keep things, or wizards in general would just, you go over to where you see like the nice mahogany desk. You go back behind it and you produce various research tomes. You quickly kind of just leaf through them a little bit, and you find one. It's a personal record of Azalin Rex's investigations into the nature of the mists.
Oh,
Have you found it?
I want it.
During his ongoing investigations into Vecna and his ascension out of Ravenloft and the left behind of Kviticus, he had delved deep into divinations, trying to pierce the veil of the mist and understand its intricate secrets. And he stumbled upon what he believed to be some sort of traces. He said everywhere within the mist, there would be things that would appear, timepieces, traces of a clockmaker known only as Clor. And when he was able to delve deeper into these secrets, he discovered that there was a hidden dread domain that can only be accessed if you are aware that it exists and you know how to get there. It is separate from all the others. He looked into it further and realized that Clor is not only the name of the Dark Lord of that domain, but also the domain itself. It is, in essence, the incinerator of Ravenloft. For a long time, it was believed when a dread domain would cease existence because the Dark Lord would be permanently killed or escaped, such as Soth, such as Vecna, and currently Azalin. You know that Darkon is currently being consumed by something called the Shroud. The mists are rolling over the domain and claiming it and pulling it away and causing it to cease existence. And all those who venture into the Shroud are never heard from or seen again. And over time, if no new Dark Lord of Darkon is produced, this will just consume the entire Dread Domain as it has Kviticus and as it has all others. But it does not, in fact, immediately remove them. They are transported to the Dread Domain of Clor, where they are systematically snuffed out. But remnants of those Dread Domains can exist, floating in the void of Clor. And if a place such as Kviticus were to survive, it would be in Clor, a dread domain of space, effectively the wild space of Ravenloft. Azalin was intending to investigate it should he find a way to somehow get through the shroud between the mists and Chlor. Apparently he didn't really pursue that a whole lot because he's since escaped, but conveniently, that shroud is now encroaching on his own domain. But he does specify that he would have to arm himself arcanely or otherwise against the environment effects of space, and he would likely need a spelljammer in order to traverse the Dread Domain. Getting a spelljammer in Ravenloft is a nigh impossible feat, unless you were to borrow one from the Dread Domain of Bluetspur.
Where they have spelljammers
Because it's a Dread Realm where the Dark Lord is a vampiric elder brain.
Awesome.
Nice.
So there are.
I think we need a new travel.
There are illithid dreadnoughts and such.
Oh, great.
In Blue
An
Emperor.
astral dreadnought.
No, the illithid, the mind flayer spelljamming ships would be on Bluetspur, as it is a it is a dread domain of mind flayers.
Astral Dreadnought, just a different kind.
A different kind.
As for you, Merrick's, you actually managed to uncover a hidden room with very old, musty tomes, wherein you find the personal recollections and journal entries of one Firan Zalhonen, Azalin of Oerth.
So,
Of Oerth.
okay, and so what we're saying is Azalin is another name of his.
According to what you found, Azalin just means king in his native tongue.
Okay, so Azalin.
His name is King King.
He's saying King.
Ahi Ahi?
Wasn't it? Full name?
Firan Zalhonen.
King of Oerth. That's why he hates Melf.
There's Melfa's.
That's also why he was very interested in, and he had out-of-date information on Oerth.
That's right.
So this guy we met is this guy here.
So the point is he escaped from being a Dreadlord and from his domain.
But he's not out of
He
Raven.
escaped out of Ravenloft, which was why he was trying to get the orbs, because he was trying to...
Then we don't know how we're getting out of it.
We don't...
We're getting out.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Don't worry, Adam. Leave that to me.
All right, well, you know...
But you now know how to reach Caviticus. You need to go to Chlor, which you can achieve by walking through the Shroud of Darkon.
But we'll die if we don't have the.
We'll end up in space.
We die.
Well,
So we need to go to Bluetspur.
to Blue Star first, and then we can come back this way. That's what we're...
Absolutely. Well, once you have a spell chamber, you just fly.
Once we have a spelljammer, we can just get out.
Another couple books from Secret Chamber here. Is there anything else of interest in a Secret Chamber?
Mostly history. You can see the entire personal history of Firan Zalhonen, aka Azalen Rex, is available here.
Have any, like, I don't know, cool magic pens or scrolls or anything? I mean, Lich doesn't keep some scrolls around?
Nah, there's some stuff. There's various spell books and arcane things, although they're likely coded and trapped and all manner
I'm not
of
saying it's for use now, but I'm saying, you know, you never heard
things. You stuff them in a bag, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait a minute. Stuff them in a bag.
In just a bag.
Okay. All right. So let it just be assumed that I pocketed a couple interesting arcane things.
Okay.
Me too. I'm in the hidden room. Out in
So
the...
you're just grabbing the various elements. Yeah, very good.
I would like to look for, really quickly, first of all, is there any sort of information on how we can easily get to Bluetspur?
The traditional method would work. Walk into the mists.
Fine.
Try to
and
get
then,
there.
Fine. And then the other thing that I wanted to know, who else do we need to know if they're alive or dead right now? Oh, can I look up Mel?
Yeah.
Are these handwritten books or are they magically inscribed?
These are handwritten.
Okay, so they're probably not in there.
You don't see, you only, these are the names of people on Darkon who have died. For some reason, Azalen keeps a record of every single mortal who's died in his realm.
I didn't know if this was a magically inscribed, everyone who dies appears in this book kind of thing, and I'm like, oh, maybe we could, you know.
My name's Melfi.
If Melf is okay. Okay, all right. My goodness.
Oh. We found some very interesting things in here.
Okay, so we must go then and get to Bluetspur.
And you're saying we're about to go into a place of illithids.
So, like, put on your tinfoil hats.
Would you like to make a history check on Bluetspur
I will.
with advantage?
I will.
Will it also?
My goodness, I just
We're getting to like the weird far out.
This is all during the rest?
Yeah.
You still have
Oh wait,
that?
I still have this.
Yeah, roll it.
15.
Hey,
Okay, 15 will suffice for basic surface level knowledge. You know that the land surface is a lethal alien world scattered with ruins of long extinct civilizations. Lightning is constantly striking down at all hours of all days.
Wonderful, thank you for that.
There is a mountain massive beyond all words that looms in the background and thrums with a soundless pulse that demands attention, and misshapen shadows crawl along its fissures. And no matter where you look, it's always on the horizon. And those who dream of things in this land often bear inexplicable scars, marks lending impossible evidence to their visions.
Well, that sounds like a great place for a summer home.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, we need a new travel agent.
And I know that the Dark Lord here is a...
The Dark Lord of Bluetspur is the God Brain.
Yes.
Not to be mistaken with the goth brain.
Is there any point in my trying a check to see?
That's pretty much what you're getting at.
Yeah,
I mean, like, there's some stuff you could probably, maybe you would know, but realistically, that is,
Yeah, that's it. Okay, fair enough.
Well, I don't like the lightning. That is what my boon of resistance is, by the way. It is for lightning. I remembered now.
Okay.
Of course, it's just
not.
no. Of course, it's for lightning.
Of course.
Well, when I was like, I would not have I would not have chosen natural. No, I chose lightning for sure.
That makes perfect sense. All right.
That's why I took the boon.
Yes.
And so I just needed to remember from.
So, we'll say you've spent a total of an hour and a half or so in Castle Aebrynis. You've grabbed a few things, you've gathered the knowledge you need. You would have taken time to actually read the books and learn and decipher all this information from many, many copious notes. So, you know what, actually, let's say it's about a 2.5 hour process to really properly learn everything. You are quick at it, but there's a lot to make your way through.
Hear me out. It's been 2.5 hours. Earmuffs. We could go find the God Brain. Try to get the spell jammer or whatever. And if things go bad, because, you know, God Brain, we end our protection early.
Yeah. Although we haven't been here for super long.
Blow the brain and us up.
Not us. It goes out of us.
Yes, but if we're all together, what comes out of me blows you up.
No, it said it dissipates and goes into the thing. It wouldn't hurt us.
Feels around us.
I think it's a 50-50 shot. He might be right, you might be right. You actually don't know, you didn't ask.
Intelligence is my dump
What's the
stat.
point of
Wisdom is in my...
What's the point of protecting us if when the protection goes
It's
off?
a fair question. It's a fair question. Again,
on the other hand,
one of you is correct.
Yeah.
Okay, what exactly were we told?
We were told that once the protection wears off at 24 hours, unless we end it early, it dissipates out of us. It's pushed out of us, and it could be up to a mile radius. It could be shorter of damage to any living
Depending
creature
how long.
and the environmental.
I think you can at
creatures.
least assume that if one of you does it and the other three still have the ritual on, they would be unaffected because they're
But if
still.
we all grab hands like we were in Guardians of the Galaxy and do it,
Should go out.
I'm just saying if something bad goes down
Keep it in mind. I agree.
and we are face to face with the vampiric elder brain.
we'll call it the aneurysm maneuver.
Wow.
It's the God brain.
Yeah.
It's the God brain.
I've never seen one in real life, but I have seen pictures, and it's not something to trifle with.
All right.
Shall we go to Blutsburg?
Yes.
All right. You descend down from the negative energy wreathed Castle Aebrynis to the mists surrounding Lich Gate and walk forward into the mists.
Lichgate, that was the real controversy.
3 hours pass as you
Okay.
wander through the mists, when suddenly you find yourself sort of just like opening your eyes as if you've been dozing or taking a nap. And all 4 of you are sitting on very nice reclining bamboo chairs wearing very nice white robes, very comfy, very soft. You're sitting in a plain white room with only a single door, and there is a reclining, or just like sort of a fold-out chair with a human man, nice gray goatee, white lab coat, and a clipboard, and he's just kind of staring at you. It seems you've just, I don't think a bit of a doze there. Sorry. Allowed to continue. Mr. Greenwood, you were just telling me about this Faerun place, this fantasy place of your own mind, and Mr. Baker, you were just about to get to these crazy marks on this world you've invented, and
Oh, we're breaking the fourth wall. Fix your goggles. It's hitting your mic.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
there we go. And Mr. Gofton, this Imaria place you were speaking of, it's very fascinating. There's such fantastic imaginations you have. Do go on. I mean, we're making good progress, I think, in dissecting the reality from the fantasy.
There's a difference?
Not in my head.
Yeah. Is this a waiting room? Does he say anything to me?
Miss Teague, you do speak of this Ravenloft as if it is a very terrifying place.
Am I supposed to be asleep? Because I don't sleep.
I'm telling you what you witnessed.
Okay, I do witness it still.
Yep.
Okay. This, it is a real place.
In a white.
And I do not know who this Mystique is.
Hey, do we know what the names are?
No.
Okay, this doesn't make right. Fair enough.
You were...
This is
we were making...
spoiler alert from a million years ago. This is the Buffy episode where she's in the mental hospital. Yeah, okay.
We were making such progress, and now it seems that this all for naught. Listen, you are not Elise Zaruvan. This is a creation of your mind. We have been working very hard to pierce through that illusion that you have imposed upon yourself. Now remember, you are in the sanatorium in Ontario, in a land called Canada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have been working for the past several days and months to slowly peel back the layers of your fantastical places, understanding the construct within your mind. I had thought we were making very good progress, but it seems that we are resetting.
I want to make a history check on Canada.
You got
The
nothing.
dread domain of Canada.
Since that's this realm.
If I roll high, would I know that it doesn't exist for sure and I'm not going to question myself?
Yes.
19? I know for sure.
I think you're pretty certain.
There is no such fantasy place as Canada. That's a what a weird name anyway.
We citizens tell ourselves that all the time. Psionically detect thoughts on this guy.
You find you have no ability to use psionics.
So I'll cast the
Lightning
spell.
bolt. Lightning bolt.
I'll cast the spell, detect.
The magic does not work. Oh, there he goes again.
I will get up. I will start strolling around the room as if I'm
This is
calm thinking, and I'll stroll past and I'll grab his clipboard and have a look.
We might need the orderlies, please. They're beginning to get...
Don't worry. It's just what is disbelief?
It is a severe amount of notes written in what appears to be a doctor's handwriting. I don't know how well you can read that.
That is the most.
Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it?
Right.
I'm going to do something.
Written in pencil at different times, or written with the implement he's got in his hand.
Yeah, okay.
Can I jump in while you?
I'm trying to pinch Lowell.
Yeah, sure.
Ow.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oh, we're awake.
I hand him back his clipboard.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Green.
So I want to just embrace the whole thing. You know, so essentially this is more or less a distraction so you guys can figure out what you want to do. So basically he had said we were just about to talk about those marks on the skin, and so I'm just like Oh, yeah. Well, I'd love to actually talk more, and I'm just going to go into a whole detailed thing.
Yes, very good, very
You know,
good.
the
He
thing
begins
is
taking
that
copious notes.
part of the draconic prophecy may manifest. Some wonder if it's even the Dalkir might have created. And I'm just going to, like, talk for however long.
When you say marks on the skin, I'm just going to look. Do I have my tattoo?
Yeah.
And my heart is glowing?
No.
Oh.
Do you have your heart?
But I have a tattoo. But I have my tattoo, which means I got it we got our tattoos in Sigil.
Oh, that's
Which means it's real.
use it? Like, can you communicate with us, though?
Testing 1, 2,
She
3.
fucking threw her hand again.
All right.
Do you hear anything? Oh.
Have any of the orderlies called for orderlies? And he's been
Well,
Yeah. So I'm basically saying.
he basically said, like, no, we're okay, we're okay. He called them off.
For what it's worth, I don't know if my skills are still my skills, but if they are, I have a 26 persuasion, and my whole point is
Absolutely, that worked. Yeah, he is engrossed. He's noting everything with meticulous attention.
I have a question.
Yes, Mr. Greenwood.
Yeah, you keep calling me that. That's my dad. I'm Ed. You remember we were talking? Okay, maybe you don't remember we were talking. Maybe this is only in my deranged mind. But I was thinking about, there's a ship that sails the skies. They call it a spelljammer.
Fascinating.
You were going to get one for me. Where is it?
It seems that we may need to send you back to the padded room. You've been very.
Does the padded room have good wine in it?
Oh well.
I might be of assistance here. You say that this is an alternate, this is the peeling away the layers of our creations.
Yes.
So you may own them, but you don't own me. And anyone who knows me knows that I am in fact Loholt. As I have thought many times in my own brain, Tommy is Loholt, Loholt is Tommy. That should shatter all reality for you, and shunt me back into wherever I'd like to go, which would be the realm of the fantasy.
Give me a wisdom save.
I mean, 33. Assuming my paladin
I
power
like
still works.
this.
The aura would not, but it's still a ridiculously high number.
If the aura does not, it's not 33, it is 25.
It's still really high. You could begin to kind of explain this, and
I mean, anyone that knows who I am, right? You as the viewers that are watching through the padded room would know that, especially if you've known me my whole life, Loholt is a creation I made in 1991 and has been carried in my brain as part of who I am ever since. And seeing as though no wizards on any coast owns anything in Imaria yet, you have no domain over me.
There is a brief moment where you sort of blink and you see just green liquid all around you with like a glass encasement, and you look to your side and you see Elminster just sort of floating in this green tube. On the other side, you see Merrick's floating in a green tube, and you see
So naked.
it's in your full outfit, and you see a creature staring at you with glowing soulless yellow eyes and a tentacled face leering at you through, and it kind of eyes widen a little bit as it outstretches, and you're back in the room with the dock down.
Fascinating.
Yes, what were you saying about your creation of the 1990?
You should know, correct?
Well, yeah, I've been taking very good notes of this thing, but I'm always interested to learn more. I love learning about your fantasy realms and all the details that encompass them.
I don't see this, so I'm going to do what I was going to do in the middle of this, which is I have know your enemy, so listening to him talking or whatever, I want to discern any immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities of the person that is talking.
He has a name tag that says Dr. Schadenfreude.
But with my know your enemy, I'm not able to see through like some weird immunity that would like shatter this reality for me.
I mean, maybe.
I know
in
everything.
the fact that like you get like this weird mixed signals. It's like, oh yeah, he's like a human, but you don't get the information you should get from a human. It's like you're being fed like data, but it's incomplete. It's not correct. It's not exactly what you would expect to receive. It's like you're gazing him up, and
At least I know that something's wrong.
you start
with this.
noticing that some things are a bit raw. You start seeing like the hairs on his chin. Sometimes it's like a lot thicker, and then he'll move, and it's like a little thinner, and he'll move again. It's a lot thicker, almost like there's some inconsistencies. You notice his skin is kind of a little moisture, has a little bit more moisture, or it's a little more dehydrated,
How
depending
far
on
of a reality break is this for us right now?
How do you mean?
Exactly. How far of a reality break is this now? You guys are seeing my 4-year psychology degree coming in. Tell me.
Or is this like what you?
Is this a real break?
Oh, okay.
Is this a reality break for real? Dungeon Master? Is it? The answer will determine the next thing I do.
I mean, you're dead. Yeah, I guess so.
Uh-oh.
How do we beat this? You scroll for me and show how we actually beat this.
So I mean, pretty much.
Interesting.
Yeah, like they put people in tubes,
Right.
right? And then they try to learn about your world so they know how to invade it.
Okay. Most meta episode ever. This is the most meta episode ever. Give me a second.
Local.
Yes.
Silverfire.
And then
He's using his made-up name again.
I don't think we can.
what am I wearing?
You're wearing a white, fluffy robe.
We're not in control of ourselves.
So I don't feel like I have my weapon.
Projection.
So I'd like to. Can I write something on your clipboard?
Well, he'll turn a page over and I suppose be my guest.
So I go over to him and I take the clipboard and the pen and then I silverfire it by actually touching it.
Oh, I see. So you're kind of touching and then trying to engage magic. I will say, give me a wisdom save.
That's the most meta thing ever.
That's cool.
Oh, you don't get my aura because when I get my aura,
Silverfire.
He's just using straight willpower here. So, full wisdom save.
Ed, normally I would say you inspire me, but I think there's a little bit of me that inspires you. Would you not agree? Can I give him some bardic inspiration?
I think that works. Yeah.
I mean, you do want to write some stuff in this world, so here, take a D8.
Okay.
All right. I have something to add in too. Okay, man.
Here, roll the die, Ed.
But also,
Just drop it. Much better.
but also,
14 plus.
I feel that we're all working in our own imaginations here, and really, you just need to engage your mind and to know that your reality is more real than his is. And what I'm attempting to do is to give him a flash of genius.
Again, I think that works.
But let's be real, though. You have inspired us too, right? Your genius created an entire world that people still very much love. In fact, they just released that book. Show that book. They just released it based on your flashes of genius.
Well, and furthermore, what we're saying is, you created the silver fire. You created everything. But anyhow, the main point is that turns. You said you had what before?
Or is up to 18.
So 26.
Okay.
Anything? And
24, right? Just plus 6.
I don't have anything to give, but if this does not work, I am doing a thing.
Okay. Elminster, you try to channel the silver fire, and while nothing really seems to happen, there is like sort of this distension of everything around you as you begin to feel like heat in your body, and for a moment you're in the tube of boiling liquid that's like surging with fire, silver wrapping around you.
Oh, good. I'll pee.
I thought that is what you did.
That's what the warm water was.
There is a burst as there's it's sort of a weird squelching like flesh melting kind of as this pod explodes outwards, and the illithid creature that had been kind of gazing in it is just sort of blasted away by the silver fire, and you find yourself in this weird pulsating room of flesh floors and tendrils and skin reaving along the walls.
So we're inside an elder brain. I have a cookbook. Oh shit, it's at home.
And next to you are pods where you can see your companions.
Let's take care of those.
Okay. For the moment, the three of you just see this old man in a white robe just kind of like go to touch Dr. Schadenfreude, and he says, he's touching orderlies, orderlies. And then the old man just sort of goes catatonic. And he starts screaming for the orderlies, at which point, do you do something?
Yeah, I will remember as much as I can from what I was told, and I am dropping my protection.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I know they're protected still.
So, Elminster, you get out, you start seeing the other pods. You kind of stand over the roasted corpse of Mind Flayer, enjoying the smell of barbecued illithid. And you look at the three of them, sure, and you see sort of that suffusion of low saturation begin to swirl around Elise's pod, and I think you probably can assume you know what's about to happen. There's a moment where the Dr. Schadenfreude just kind of looks at you like, what are you doing? And then just all of a sudden, all of you you're in the pods, and there's this white-black energy that is washed over the entire area as blood begins to pour out of pustules that explode along the walls, and like veins that are running through the floor begin to explode outwards, and the whole place begins to shake. Sphincter-like doors kind of open and like burst open into other rest of the room, other chambers.
I'm hot.
Are we getting hit with this blast too?
Your ritual protects you.
Oh, we're protected.
You still have the ritual.
I see Elminster go down and fall to the ground, and all I can remember is this thing. And I had just talked about it. If we get into a fix,
Thing is, we can't let it go now because you're not protected.
Yeah,
I don't care.
That's what I'm gonna do. So, are we awake?
You are now in your pods. Yes.
So, what I want to do is to touch you and imbue you with Death Ward.
thank you.
And then as you guys are coming out, say, the hands, do the thing. So we unleash ours together. Death Ward will at least keep you alive if it drops.
Through the ripped open sphincter-like door, you do see kind of levitating these mind flayer creatures begin to move in. Brains on claws with tendrils begin to scurry in beneath them as you hold hands and unleash the ritual, causing negative energy on a 1, 2, 3 times to move around. It washes over Elise, knocking you flat on your back as you're just kind of dangling from your hands, but then the Death Ward will kick in and keep you up. As the entire illithid complex is awashed in negative energy, and the mind flayers just sort of like recoil back as their bodies are just sort of entropically removed of all color and presence.
The whole stands up.
I figured this: if we kill the God Brain, it's going to come back. It's a Dark Lord.
It might not be dead.
But if we do, then fine, we kill it. If the borders go down, we steal ourselves a Spelljammer, and we get out.
Tell the brain.
We can talk now. Suspend.
Okay, suspend. No, brilliant plan. I love
So if it goes down, we steal the Spelljammer and we leave. If it doesn't, we've shown that we have power. We want to negotiate. We had to get out.
I think we tried to begin by negotiating, but we need to keep our brains about
I'm
us.
saying if I just killed it by accident.
Yeah, just, because then we dropped 3 more. We can hope that we just put a big hole in it.
I have to say something. That Tommy fellow, as handsome as he was Lowhold, would you not say?
I don't swing that way, but maybe.
Yeah. Catch you later. Now, in the meantime, let's fry this brain.
Look, just because there's a goal ain't met doesn't mean you can't score, you know? No. Let's try negotiating first.
There's a chance. Yeah,
Let's find
but
out.
hopefully it's not even necessary.
Yeah, I hope we just did something bad.
I was going to say, as the suspend lowers, you just see the wash of negative energy, and the mind flayers, the intellect devourers, they just kind of get...
Lowell's going to stand up.
Yeah,
We're seeing the full effect.
dead flesh now surrounds you.
Important thing is that we don't look back. We look straight at the camera as the thing washes over. Because
The pulsating, throbbing flesh of this complex you were inside is now just lying black, necrotic, and very much decaying as the flesh has completely been overwashed with negative energy. You are standing in what is effectively a corpse of a building.
Hot damn, let's deal ourselves a spelljammer.
You killed the flesh that you were in. Mind flayers don't live in buildings; they live in like flesh cupboard.
Right.
And you just killed all the flesh. So at least in a good radius around you,
We should flesh out the rest of this place.
yeah, I will burn a bunch of charges off my wand of healing to get you back up. As soon
Thank you.
as you were.
yes, that's exactly what happens. That is exactly. What,
So while he's healing her, are there any people that we could talk to? Anybody like still around?
no,
We just,
It was that big of an explosion.
it's like a mile.
well, not necessarily a mile. It was
Up
just
to.
this entire
This was not the god brain.
this section of.
Can we get out without carving? Or no?
Oh yeah, the doorways have been rotted away, and
I will then shout into the distance. God brain. Thing. Device. We have come to bargain.
It never gets old.
there is not really a response. There's just
Think it.
I think
God brain. We have come to bargain.
I think we're in the bus right.
So this
Thinking really hard. I'm thinking hard.
thinking real hard about it. Brain of God.
There is kind of like a presence that presses against your own minds. And you feel a connection trying to establish. I assume you're going to allow it entry.
I mean, telepathic communication.
I will keep the screen door on, but I'll open the front door.
Yeah. Just like, yeah.
With this individual.
You would destroy my domain and take my immortality.
No, not at all. We have come to bargain, but you were a bit intrusive with how we arrived. If you would give us a warmer greeting, we wouldn't have had to defend ourselves. It being a brain, I would assume you are intelligent enough to understand that.
Wow.
Insult him right off the bat.
Yeah. Let's begin as we mean to go on.
It's called passive aggressive.
Yes.
You are mortals beneath the illithid presence, barely above an insect.
Ask him if he wants us to do that thing again.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that again if you'd like.
Would you like to make a deception roll?
I mean,
Because you can't, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, of course. No, that was the point.
I will use my ancestral recall again. I have 6 of these, 4 left, to gain proficiency in such a thing. And I will roll my die. Ooh, excellent. 17 plus 6 is 23, plus my charisma, 31. Don't mess with us. We are here to bargain, not barbecue you.
What would you want?
We would like to borrow, potentially have,
Say, come on, kid.
Spelljammer.
Intact.
Intact.
Navigable.
And navigate.
Good shape.
Thank you.
Fully provisioned.
Yes. Yes.
Leather seats.
Let us see. With lots of AC and AC. Air conditioning and armor.
And DCC.
And DC.
6, 7.
All right.
Oh my god.
Dude, slay. Elminster's on fire. All right. Oh my God!
The two of you would make a child stop saying that forever.
Dude,
I'm just letting
he
you.
got 6-7 on his card.
I noticed that when he first pulled the cards. He did it on purpose.
6-7.
Okay.
Roll for the.
Hours ago. Okay.
Look, we're never going to grow up, and I love it.
Can we go back to being Dr. Schadenfreude? He had a good life.
The shrine for humor is there because everyone's groaning watching us.
Hey, his couch, is it gone?
Yes, we would like it.
I've been in your brains. Yeah, wasn't it fun? Candy, candy, candy.
I have learned of your realms.
Fishnets.
I'm going to try to forget what was in your brain.
Tentacles.
Ooh. And you tentacles in fishnets.
With a boat.
With the Spelljammer, we'd be happy to. We'd be happy to get
You all of a sudden just know where one is. Okay, you just now know you can go here, here, here. You can get to one.
Nice.
As if it was just, okay, downloaded into your brain.
Thank you. We will get out of your hair. Ooh, ooh.
Would you like to fly this one?
Yes.
I only know a little bit. See, there was this. Remember, we were on the Crimson Manticore. That was Captain Flint's ship. He let me ride it the one time. It was great. Almost smashed into a giant artery, but we made it.
You walk through more dead flesh, stepping through like ripped asunder. I don't know other words for flesh. Like it just living tissue or dead tissue. As you make your way and you find a sort of what maybe was like a hangar of some sort, but again, you're stepping over corpses of intellect devourers and various mind flayers. Some of them are still kind of like flinching and crawling a little bit, very, very badly wounded, but clearly not really able to provide much of a threat. And you do see a small little ship. Nothing too massive or major, but it seems serviceable.
Is there a name on the transom?
Melitha don't name their ship. Oh, good.
That means we can name it.
Yeah, we could name
Next episode, we'll name it.
Squidly. There are tendrils that extend out from the edge of it. There's a nice sort of like deck that you could stand on to see on the outside of it, as well as like a helm area where you can see there's just sort of this bony, fleshy chair that just sort of kind of floats a little bit above
One of those.
the Spelljammer helm.
Unplug my brain.
Okay, yeah, you can pilot this one.
Merrick's, you walk up onto the deck, you feel the squishiness beneath your feet. Kind of sit down in this chair that feels like you're sitting in his tongue. Just
All right, magic fingers.
I Ben's great cornering.
tentacles begin to kind of wrap themselves around you, little teeny tiny things.
Here we go.
And would you like to attune to the spelljamming helm?
Yes.
Wait, this is considered like in terms of ships. It's a light ship, right?
This is a light ship.
We should call it a flesh.
No.
No.
Okay, got it. Yeah. All right.
And this is a mind jammer.
And I'll have to figure out
I
what
guess so.
in my
Yes.
slow on, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, you can just unattune to something.
I got 6 slots.
Pins and needles begin to move up and down your body as you, kind of like when your arm or leg falls asleep, although it's not painful. It's just kind of that tingling sensation. And the rest of you feel this vibration as the ship begins to move up, kicking up. A section of the ceiling just sort of like peels back as like this sort of, again, like a sphincter-like opening appears, opening up to a black, stormy sky where lightning arcs between various clouds and it shudders down to the ground as the whole vehicle begins to lift up and out, and you sail off into the mists. Space Dock door. Heading off to Darkon to once again return to Lichgate, where you are going to be flying directly into the Shroud and to the mysteries and darkness of the dread domain Chlor
I never not want to be a gamer.
in the next session.
We're gonna.